Hello, this is Dr. Kerr. How Chinese medicine can help this coronavirus epidemics. I think there's two things I like to talk about. Number one is pneumonia. We all know this pneumonia is the major reason cause the death. Of course, every day the news is very bad. There are many thousands of people die all over the world from this virus infection. And the major cause of death is the pneumonia. When people get this virus infected in the lung completely inflamed and the lung completely blocked with lots of mucus. So they cannot breathing and they become very solid. So that's why every country want to get ventilators to help people breathing. But as we all know, lung should be like balloon, so it's empty inside, so the air can get in and out. But if it's full of the mucus stuck in this balloon, so the air cannot get in or out. In other words, the oxygen can't get in. So that's why people dying. And with ventilator, it helps some patients, but they still can't help many because if you imagine the mucus blocked, all the water blocked this little balloon or the lung, how can the air get in and out? Even you use a very strong force to put oxygen in and out, people can't get it. So that's why people are dying. Unfortunately, the normal medicine, particularly the Western medicine, they don't have such medicine can clear the mucus. And in fact, there are many medicine they use, like such steroids, help this infection, will cause more mucus to block the lung. So what can we do then? In fact, in Chinese medicine, we have a long kind of sort of experience, or we have a particularly concept of, we call them clear the dampness in the body. In other words, try to clear mucus and phlegm from lung. And those medicine has been using even in this time for the past few weeks in China, in Chinese hospital, when they're using Chinese medicine to working together with Western medicine to combat with this virus infection, they had a very positive result. People getting better quicker, getting less serious lung problem, and so that's why, and has been very successfully treated many patients. Unfortunately, in the Western media, they have not reported this side of the story. So what can we do in Chinese medicine for the mucus? Because in Chinese medicine, we know in our body, we have some kind of sort of, we call them the water in the body. If this water goes wrong and become internal dampness, so those people more likely have a more mucus and phlegm. And if those patients get infected, and they have a problem with breathing. So we have a good medicine, try to help the fighting with this mucus and clear the mucus, clear the dampness, such as ginger, such as orange peels or cinnamons. Many of them working together are very good to help. Of course, we can work together with antibiotics, can work together with other medicine. So I think this area, many hospitals in the world or many Western countries should thinking about apply this medicine to help people to clear the mucus, which will help people to breathing better. Second thing I like to talk about is to prevent this people getting this infection or to treating this infection in the earliest stage. We all been told by the government to wash your hand frequently, to wear the facial mask, or to keep social distance. All of this is trying to prevent this virus get into the body through the nose, mouth, and get in the lung. As we all know, this infection, if they come from the nose or from mouth, they all have to go through one area. It's called throat. And so therefore, many patients, when they first get infected, they always have a sore throat. And the virus normally will stay in the throat about 3 or 4 days before getting the lung. If we can do something, can stop the virus getting lung, in that 3 or 4 days sort of window, and we can fight with virus and reduce the people sort of this pneumonia rate. We can get people better before they get even worse. So therefore, in our Chinese medicine, we often have this medicine to gargle the throat often, or even just use some tea or some herbal medicine or some even salt water to gargle. That's one thing we do. And secondly, even people do get a sore throat, so we use some medicine quickly, such as some kind of sort of tea, some tablets, or like for example, and indigo is one of a good medicine. Honeysuckle flowers are also good for this sore throat. And if we apply those medicine in the early stage, so that perhaps can sort of stop this virus getting the lung, and people getting better, just like having a little mild flu or mild cold or sore throat. So therefore, these things should also be used, not just only sort of wear the mask or wash your hand. So this is something I would like people to think about that. Thank you.